Alright, guys, my name's Mr. Hamilton. I'm a student at Iowa State. Now, coming here to teach you guys a little bit about coin combinations. Hey, what are your guys' names?
I'm Melody.
I'm Mary Jo.
Brandon.
Alright, nice to meet you guys. Now, you guys know when you go to the store with your parents, right? And you guys see that little candy bar and you're ready to check out the grocery store and you have to have it. And you see that little number by it. What do you guys think that number means?
The price.
That's good. That's exactly what it is. And when it says like 0.75, do you have any clue what that means?
A discount?
Discount? No, close is a good idea. You have any clue, Mary Jo?
How much it, I don't know.
You're on the right track. It's actually the cost of the item. And when it says the 0.75, it's actually less than $1. Do you guys know what's less than $1?
50 cents?
Yes, it's actually coins. Coins. We have nickels and pennies and quarters and dimes. And today we're going to learn about the value of those. And when we add them together and how much that costs. So first I want to review how much the coins are worth. You guys know what the smallest coin is?
A penny.
Do you know how much that's worth?
1 cent.
1 cent. Good. And then the next smallest is a nickel, right? And that's worth
5 cents?
5 cents or 5 pennies. Today when we talk about the units, you can always revert them back to pennies if that helps you think about it. And then the next one we're going to talk about is the dime. The dime's worth, Melody?
10 pennies?
Yeah, 10 cents or 10 pennies, yeah, however you like to think about it. So in review, the penny is the smallest, and that's worth 1 cent. And that's kind of like the building block of all the other coins. So if you have a nickel, you also have 5 pennies that equal each other. Or if you have a dime, that equals 10 pennies. So now we're going to get to the really fun stuff when we add all the coins together. When you get all the coins together, you get different combinations, right? So if you have like one dime that's worth 10 cents, a nickel that's worth 5 cents, and a penny that's worth 1 cent, you add those together and you can come up with 16 cents. So now I'm going to hand out these little blank pieces of paper. If you have a pencil, you can go ahead and try to get that out.
Are we supposed to put our name on it?
Yes, please, if you would. Alrighty. The first combination we're going to talk about is 3 pennies. Now, when we talked about this earlier, how much did we say a penny was worth?
1 cent.
1 cent. Alrighty. So if you have 1, 2, 3 pennies, how much do you think that's worth?
3 cents.
3 cents. Good. And do you know why that's that way, Melody? It's just like counting. You got to think each one is 1. So if you have 1 of each, you have 1, 2, 3, and since each one equals 1, you have 3 cents total. And then the next combination we're going to talk about is, we're going to talk about 3 nickels and 4 pennies.
Do you want me to hand them out?
So go ahead and try to, if I give each of you 3 nickels, and then 1 more penny. On your paper, go ahead and try to add up what you think that combination is worth. And you guys can go ahead and work together too if you like. So real quick, we know that the nickel is worth how many again?
5.
Is it 5 cents? Alright, good. So how much did we come up with?
Oh, 4 pennies?
Yep, 4 pennies. Yep, 3 nickels and 4 pennies.
$0.19 cents.
19 cents. And how did you arrive at 19 cents?
Well, each nickel is worth 1 cent, so I drew out each nickel equaling 5 cents. So 1 cent individually, and then I had the 4 extra and I counted them all.
Okay, so you knew that each nickel was worth 5 cents, right?
Mhm.
So you started with 5, and then you added 5 more to get to 10, right?
Mhm.
And then you added another 5 to get to 15.
Mhm.
And then you added the 4 pennies,
Mhm.
right? So you came up with 19 cents. Is that how you came up with it? And did you do it the same way? Did you start with the 5s and then work back to that? Alright, good. Good start. And the next combination I'd like to talk about, and we're gonna have to add your stuff together, is 7 dimes, 4 nickels, and 1 penny. This one's gonna be a little bit trickier just because it's a little bit bigger. Alright, now go ahead and try to work together to come up with an answer for this one, just because it's a little bit bigger. Take your time. If you have any questions,
How many pennies are we supposed to have?
pennies and just 1 penny.
4 nickels and this one.
4 nickels, 7 dimes, and 1 penny. Just remember, in review, the dime is worth how many cents, Molly?
10 pennies.
Yep, 10 pennies or 10 cents, good answer.
What did you
You forgot the penny.
get?
And then when you both are done, go ahead and talk about how you got your answer and
How
what
did
note
you
you
do
got for an
it?
answer.
Um,
So do we start with the biggest number first, or do we start from the smallest coin value, the penny, and work up? Or do we start?
I started with the nickel, and then I did a dime, and then the penny because I kind of forgot that one.
I did the dime first, and then I knew that was 10. Each one was 10, so I added all those together. And then I did the nickels, and then I combined 2 nickels to make 10 cents. I knew there was 2 of those, so it was 20, then plus 1 penny, and I added it all together, it's 91.
Alrighty, so if we knew that each nickel was worth 5 cents, so you started at 5, right? Because you had 4 of
Mhm.
them, and then you went up to 10, right?
Mhm.
And then 15, and then 20, and that would be your 4 nickels, correct?
Mhm.
So then you had your 7 dimes, and you each knew that 10 was worth, so you just counted up to 7 dimes. So you had 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, right? So just between those two, you had how many pennies, or what was your value just between the nickels and the dimes?
90.
90, and then you had that 1 extra penny, and you added that to the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which would be 1 cent already. Now, let me give you guys a little worksheet. Yes, Melanie?
Oh, never mind.
Give you guys a little worksheet, and you can go ahead and use the coins too, to help you get more of a visual. All we're gonna do on this now, we're gonna try to do this on our own, and we just want to kind of go through, and if you have to use the coins as kind of a tangible item that you can kind of hold and see, and that works better, go ahead. Just kind of try to come up with the value on the line next to it. If you have any questions about what coin is on the paper, it's kind of hard to tell with the different colors and stuff, so just raise your hand and I'll come around and answer.